Sports broadcast made possible by contributions from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 30 area McDonald's restaurants today. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com or genesisofelgonquin.com. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. Featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service, find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. Tom the Plumber, service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. And Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at darylbarnes.com.
And a pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome to exciting basketball action coming your way. This should be an incredible night as we've assembled the Beacon Academy crew. Yours truly, Jeff Myers, and James Hinkle has. We've assembled this great crew that we have from South Elgin High School. We traveled to Batavia, which is really the sister school for South Elgin, as you know. They play off each other that well. And we have got what is the most incredible sectional championship game in the state of Illinois tonight.
Maybe forever as far as records are concerned. These two teams are 62-3. Glenbard West at 33-1 and Wheaton Warrenville 29-2. So that's the best record ever to our knowledge, 62-3.
And with that in mind, we'll set the teams, of course, as at Glenbard West against Wheaton Warrenville South. But we also want to thank our great sponsors. We don't want to forget about them as a special game coming your way here that will remind you this game brought to you by our season sponsor. That's the good folks of Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 30 area McDonald's restaurants today and remind you, and we thank the Bear family, this first quarter, which could be a doozy, Coach, is sponsored by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. If you're looking for a brand new or certified pre-owned, it's Rosen Express online, buying made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com and genesisofelgonquin.com. You've done your homework. A lot of things to look at in this game tonight, Coach.
Yes, sir. And speaking of homework being done, Dave Hess, our statistician, did a lot of this work for me and gave this stuff. So if you want to compliment someone about the statistics and records we give you, compliment Dave. If we get it wrong, take it out on Dave.
We might do that. Dave's a wonderful man. We enjoy his work. Congratulations right off the bat, as you'll talk about Braden Huff. He was named the Chicago Sun-Times Player of the Year this year, and you expect that he'll get lots of accolades. And he, of course, headed out into Spokane, Washington, is he not, to play his college ball?
Yeah, we have got what a lineup that's set up. We've got 5 Division I players on this Glenbard West team. Wheaton Warrenville's got amassed their record of 29-2 without a single Division I player. We're going to see David against Goliath. Even though the records say we have 2 Goliaths, we kind of have a David against Goliath. Both teams have kind of cakewalked through the playoffs so far. Glenbard West outscoring their opponents 66.6 to 29.9 per game. And Wheaton Warrenville outscoring their opponents 59.3 to 35.3 so far. So neither team has been tested yet, but it's going to be a test tonight, and it's so much fun. This place is already rocking, and we're 5 or 6 minutes away from game time.
And again, Glenbard North, of course, with a 33-1 mark. We mentioned this. We saw Jim Harrington, the legendary Elgin High coach for many years. He was here and enjoying this atmosphere. If Glenbard West, which is what all the do-sayers say they will do, if they waltz all the way to playing the 3 games downstate, they would end up with a 37-1 mark. and that would be the most wins by any champion in the state of Illinois since the old Paris, Illinois team back when you were, I think, a senior in high school, the 46-47 year, Coach.
Well, I'm pretty close.
So it should be fun with that. So we will enjoy that very much, and it's been fun to talk about this. Glenbard West only loss this year came to a California team, Sierra Canyon, out of Chatsworth, California. And who was on that team?
I believe a young man that is hoping to play with his father in the NBA. You know who I'm talking about, Ronnie.
Yeah,
he's on that Sierra Canyon team. That game happened, if it means anything, on my birthday, February 5th, 67-64. It was a great game. Sierra Canyon, it was played here in Chicago. Sierra Canyon went away with the win. That's the only loss.
In a last-second shot by young guy, him. And it was played at Wintrust Arena, and most of the fandom here from our suburban area showed up. It was 9,000 folks in attendance at that arena. That's all it holds. So that was good. The LeBron James youngster was the key factor in that, but outside of that, it was a great-looking crowd here, the great-looking student section there. So, again, this is the place holds 3,000, and we're full. Is that right, Coach?
Oh, I believe they could have held this one at Wintrust, and we would have come close to filling it. They said once the tickets were put on sale, it took 32 minutes to sell it out. And they sold just under 3,000 tickets. Their capacity is 3,000, so they kept it just a little bit under that for the ticket sales.
Wow, that's great.
It's just a wonderful crowd. Like I said, they're all into it already. And we're still a ways off from game time.
We are. Our thanks to Jim Wolfsmith. We saw him behind the scenes here, the great Bartlett coach, we should say. And I said, great hospitality. Thanks for having us here tonight. It's a great venue, isn't it, Coach?
Yeah. Bartlett High School had a great year this year.
They did. We saw the big guy here. He was rebounding for the three-point shooters, a 7-3-footer.
He did a lot of rebounding this year, and a lot of scoring and a lot of block shots. A great athlete, and they had a great team here at Bartlett High School this year as well.
He certainly did. There's no question about that. As Mr. Lozinski, I think he's uncommitted, but he caught fire. I think he caught fire from something you said at the Jacobs tournament. Did he not? Did his season not turn around and said, shoot them all, will you? And didn't folks come up and say, we watched that tape, he's shooting.
Yeah, he did. Coach Wolfsmith likes to give me a hard time about my broadcasting, but I said, well, I was motivating his team there.
Yeah, it was.
And boy, that Lozinski kid, he got better and better and better. Every game, those 5 games in our tournament, and I didn't get to see him at the end of the year, but I'm sure he continued to improve all year long.
They won 25 games. That says a lot right there. And he was doing the triple Decker games. He was getting the rebounds, the points, and the assists, everything.
The block shots. He could really affect the play when he played defense. He could really affect the play when he played that. So if he plays both ends of the floor, he's a monster. He would fit right in this game tonight. It'd be fun to see him go up against this Braden Huff from Glenbard West, who has the scholarship to Gonzaga. Gonzaga loses one 6'11" kid, and he's one and done, they say, and now this guy's going to step right in. So Gonzaga won't miss a beat.
We don't want to overlook Wheaton Warrenville, because in the Duquesne Conference, which has been strong with the years, not as strong this year because St. Charles East was not as strong in Geneva, but I think they ran the course 14-0 in conference play. They have kids not getting easy scholarships, but they've got scrappy kids, and they are 7th rated in that same Max Prep poll you talk about. If we're number 1 for the great Glenbard West, your Wheaton Warrenville South is right there.
Yeah, Glenbard West is 1. Glenbard West is ranked 9th in the United States, so they have quite a year going for them. And this game tonight for Glenbard West, this is just a stepping stone as they look at it. For Wheaton Warrenville, they're hoping to achieve that miracle.
Yeah.
Like I said, David against Goliath. It's going to be, in your vernacular, a doozy.
And a night to remember. We'll throw that one out as well. Wheaton Warrenville would come away with the victory. We'll have our national anthem coming our way in just a moment. Again, we appreciate Beacon Academy getting this ability to do this game to you on short notice, and we appreciate the great work of Ben and everyone else connected with that, and the great students, as we deliver multi-cameras in a house that's full in a game that will be looked upon by the entire nation tonight.
It will be. we say that, that's not really an exaggeration. This game will be seen places far and wide. I know it's going to be seen by my family down in St. Louis.
Hey, we say hello to them. They always love to hear you talk, Coach. We're going to stand as one for our national anthem as we get ready. Just a moments away from this sectional championship game here at Bartlett High School. As we mentioned, Wheaton Warrenville South, the Duquesne Conference, taking on the proud and powerful Glenbard West squad that is a 33-1 on the team season, we should say. Our anthem, let's see if we have a live singer coming our way here. You hear the roar of the crowd. That's a type of night. We love to hear this atmosphere at a high school game, Coach.
It's awesome.
So each side, each school cheering sections getting a little bit of chance to cheer. Everybody enjoying it. We're right in the crowd. We're separated by one row in front of us here, but we're with the crowd with you tonight. And enjoying, telling us to enjoy this moment. And Coach, you won, what, 543 games in the high school ranks? 543, wasn't that your count?
I did.
So he's the PA man is just reminding us to enjoy the moment and just live this evening.
Yeah, but I never won a sectional championship. We played in them.
Yeah.
I didn't ever get over that hump to get downstate. So this is exciting for me, and I'm so happy whenever I see a team make it because I know how much work they've put in for it.
This goes on your resume as a victory no matter who wins tonight, Coach.
This
goes on your sectional.
You can't lose up here.
Right. You will. It'll go in your paperwork.
Even if the statistics are wrong, I can blame Dave Hess.
That's right. And if we lose our voice, we'll still count it as a victory for you.
There we go.
We get ready for our anthem, and we join the crowd. There you have it. Wonderful job. That's the first time in your career that the high note broke your glasses, but I still like that rendition.
I love it when the kids at the schools do the singing and they don't just play it on a recording. It's just to watch those kids out there doing it. You know he has to be nervous. He did a wonderful job.
And we turn off the lights. It's like we're in the Chicago Stadium. Chicago Bull time here. I heard Stacey King might be around. I'm not sure he's here tonight, but certainly a lot of the Chicago press is here. And just about everybody in the know is right here tonight, Coach, as we'll dim those lights. As you see, it's quite an effect here for our crew. And we'll see our starting line. We should get a chance to see the kids from Wheaton Warrenville South come our way first. They would be in the road unis on this night. It's a noisy place, isn't it, Coach? And folks are still streaming in. They said the line was about a half mile down the block just about a half hour ago.
Yeah, we still got a few seats, but they're streaming in. And it's going to be a packed house. There's going to be no place to sit here.
Here's Danny Healy, Coach, number 11, being introduced for Wheaton Warrenville. We're now going to see number 23 come out. That would be Tyler Fawcett for the Tigers from the Duquesne Conference. And number 25, last introduced there, that's Meredith Braylon. You told me these kids, nobody's got a scholarship currently. Is that right?
No Division I players here, but what a team. So I'm just anxious to see how they perform against all of these players that have been highly recruited.
Now we know the starting five, of course, for Glenbard West. Well talked about this year. We'll see in which order they come out. The numbers are familiar. And that's the roar of the crowd. For your squad, number 3 introduced first. That's Caden Pierce. I have him headed for Princeton. If I'm wrong with this college, as you tell me. Caden Pierce out there. Next in store, we see number 24. That's Paxton Warden. He's going to go to Illinois as a walk-on, you said.
Yep.
All right. 34, no, 33 we should say. 33 is Bobby Durkin. And these kids are all tall. Not only do they have a 6'10 kid, they have 6'7", 6'6 as well. And here's the big guy. It's Braden Huff, Mr. Basketball for the state of Illinois, announced by the Sun-Times, and Mr. Basketball for just about everybody in Illinois. And the final man introduced is Ryan Renfro. You say Ryan's headed for Army. Is that right, Coach?
That is correct.
All right. So we'll be able to assess these kids. We'll get those lights going and get ready to join an exciting high school basketball game. Coming away from Bartlett High School. They're from the Upstate 8 Conference, of course. And now we're getting ready for the sectional championship game involving these two squads. And you'll see on the far side, our cameras will catch it. You see the hopping youngsters over there, Coach. You can't do that anymore, can you? They're bouncing. There you go.
Only once.
Can you do it, Coach? Can
Only
you do
once.
It? Pick yourself out, Coach.
Let me put in a word for our 3 officials who are working their way. They're in a sectional championship. They worked their way into the state tournament, too. So we're going to see 3 top-flight officials. Doug Julin, Al Coral, and Kelvin and Evans are here tonight to officiate this game. We want to make note, they have worked themselves up to this level of play also. We need to say that before we start criticizing their call.
That's right, Coach. Get that in there before the real talk begins.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to bring it across. As you see, a tip was controlled by Glenbard West. They are the tallest high school team you'll see around.
Oh, yeah.
They really are. There's from the corner. It's blocked, partially blocked, and taken down by the Tigers. Here comes Wheaton Warrenville South. Great defensive play. The crowd behind us loves that. Let's see how they maneuver things here. It's Matt Summerdike with the basketball now.
Looks like a 1-3-1.
Three from way out. Oh, it's a lob, we'll call it. It is a pass, and up and in by Fawcett. Tyler Fawcett caught what looked like an errant shot with the longest pass this season.
And now Wheaton Warrenville in a full court pressure. They play this defense all over the floor.
See how these kids got. Again, it hasn't been too many challenges for the big Glenbard West squad as they throw it away. They haven't been challenged too much because that zone is so tough. No one really gets close to the hoop.
Tough. At this point in time, we've got a block shot by Wheaton Warrenville, and now they've created a turnover. Their defense has been phenomenal the first 2 possessions that Glenbard West has had the ball. If the game ended tonight, they're headed to NIU on Monday.
That's and for sure. Right there, been in the first 50 seconds. Let's see. Now coming out, look at this zone defense.
1-3-1 with all this size is going to be hard to penetrate.
It is almost impossible for any team this year to do that. It's Brylan Meredith had for a while. Double team there. They dish it on the near side. It goes to Danny Healy. And
being very patient.
It is indeed.
Inside again.
Let's see what they can do.
Boy.
Down deep. Let's see if they can run that in there and bring that up.
They collapsed on him, and you got guys 6'8", 6'10", collapsing.
It is incredible. You've never seen a zone defense cover so much territory at the high school level. As you see right there, the trap right there. Spin around looking. That's Healy looking. Healy dishing. Around the horn. Can we get a shot away? No. The shot not taken there. That would have been taken by Meredith. As we check things, I'm seeing a number 3 out there. You tell me if you see a 3 in your.
You got to travel.
A travel right there. There's a turnover. So that begins. That was the zone defense that stops everything because you can't get close. Isn't that right, Coach?
They're not. They got that one lob pass in there to start out, which took everyone by surprise. They thought it was a shot, but he completed that lob pass and able to score that first strip.
All right, some pressure coming. Well, let's see if they get a shot away. They being Glenbard West, as folks still coming in here, filing in our line of view there, and there is going to be a whistle right there. There will be a whistle coming our way, and that's what we have. I think folks are joining us here. You sure there's room in this lane? Are you sure? We're being joined by folks right on the backside here. As a late arrival, they're going to join us in the booth, it looks like.
It looks like it.
I think so. They get it back. Glenbard West, can they get a conventional shot away? The big guy, Huff, a leaner with the left hand. No, a follow-up is going to be put up and in. Yes, it is put in by Ryan Renfro, and that's their first 2 points. We're tied at 2. This will be an interesting game. Look at the amount of territory covered by this zone on the court, Coach.
They just spread their arms. There's that lob.
Up
Same
and in.
pass.
Yes, and it was put up and in nicely. That was nicely done. I do not see it. It's by Rourke Robertson, the two-pointer, coach. Rourke Robertson, number 3.
And the kid that went up and grabbed that lob and put it in is only 6'2".
So
Rourke Robertson, 6'2", went up in the land of the Giants and grabbed that ball and put it in.
The little guys are playing the Mighty Mites. Yeah, we got a replay on that pass down low as folks are arriving and using our basic entryway, coach.
Yeah, they
That's
are.
what we have right now. Here we go. Next time, 10 minutes earlier. Here we go.
Wheaton Warrenville, three-quarter press at ball press, 1-2-2.
Here we go.
It was used down south many years by Collinsville.
There's a steal. That's it. 5-2, and they steal it, coach. They being Wheaton Warrenville South.
Great defensive display so far.
Number 7 takes on number 1 in the state of Illinois, and the team in the white jersey is number 9 in the nation. Land of 3, far side, ribbon, no, board. No, take it down there nicely. That
Good
rebound,
look.
that was Pierce with the board and a foul, and we hear a whistle. We do hear a whistle, coach. That was a fast break.
That was a good look. Rebound, a great outlet pass on the wing.
Here's our replay. This coach taking through, of course, for Custom Heating and Cooling.
It was just a great outlet pass, and they take it to the hole rather than stop and shoot that long shot. Took it to the hole. That's old-time basketball.
Paxton Warden that was. His team's down. I doubt if many times this year in any capacity Glenbard West has trailed.
I doubt it.
Except maybe against the team from Sierra Canyon,
This is the
California.
young man that's walking on at Illinois shooting the free throw right now.
6'4", and the average height is above that for the team. So he's got the score at 5-3. Will be at 5-4. They do. A 1-point lead for the team of the basketball.
Now they're full court with their pressure.
Yeah, no, they throw it away almost. Taken there nicely.
Boy, that size is hard to compete against.
Oh, there's the steal. The steal nicely done by Pierce. Up and a flush. A flush by Renfro, was it not? And the first lead of the night. It was Renfro, wasn't it? 45.
It was Ryan Renfro.
6'5", that's the first lead. The crowd's going crazy. They're pressing all over. Here comes a layup and in. That's put in by Durkin.
Timeout, coach.
Bobby Durkin for that one. We're exploding here at Bartlett High School. Here's a replay of the dunk, coach. Take it away, Custom Heating.
That size coming out of the press. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's like you're reaching the dinner table, for heaven's sake.
Exactly.
This is exciting basketball.
Goodness.
You saw the Mighty Mites, the Wheaton Warrenville, come out and have that lead. Had a 5-2 lead at one point. And then the zone expanded, the press expanded, coach.
Yeah, after they scored, then they were into full court pressure. And that size and that arm length, just you can't get out around them.
Custom Heating and Cooling as we take a timeout right here. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. Featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at CustomHeating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant. Whatever it takes, coach. It's fun. It's a fun atmosphere, isn't it?
Well, Wheaton Warrenville had the lead for a little bit. So this team from Glenbard West is special, aren't they, Jeff?
They are indeed.
The team from Wheaton Warrenville is special.
They are. They're back. They got it up in forecourt. Here's an opportunity for a shot here, trailing by 3. 8-5 the count is now.
Great pass inside.
Give that 2 points to Braylon Meredith.
Great pass inside.
We're surrounded by Wheaton Warrenville.
Now
fans.
pressure by them.
And then let's see if they get it. The big guy's dribbling. That's the big guy, the lefty, down deep. Back outside. Land of 3. Durkin angle right. Foul. A foul when he's shooting a 3. So that's going to be that Bobby Durkin will go to the line. A replay again, coach. Watch it by Custom.
That's a great pass inside. They took it right to the hole again. That's in the land of the Giants. They're not afraid. They take it right to the basket.
But this should be a 3 shot here, is it not, coach? Yes.
Yes, it is.
It's a big 6'7" kid from outside. Durkin was fouled. His first one, good. 9-7 the lead. Again, 33-1 the record. And we were told by Jim Harrington with these victories of 33-29, this is the most wins assembled for a sectional championship game in the history of Illinois basketball. That's why I took it from Coach Harrington.
62 wins.
And this one, swish. So we have high-scoring teams. Well, of course, Glenbard West is like nearly a 1952 Thornridge, a 1981 Quincy. You know, they're teams that you can remember.
Yes, they are.
Black off the years. And this third one is good, 11-7. Let's see how these guys are going to respond. They can't get too far behind. In the previous game won by Glenbard West, they led 18-0 in the game. A travel, coach. They're just having trouble finding the passing zone, aren't they?
Well, when the guys are 6'8", 6'10", and wingspan over 7 foot, It's a little hard to see the openings.
Inbounding it will be Huff. Huff, the lad who's headed up to big-time college. Inbounds, get it to Durkin. Durkin will dish it here. Durkin now with the pass form goes to Warden. Warden near side to pass. Everybody's touching it. Huff outside. He's a lefty. He'll lean in there with a left hand block, but he's fouled. It's going to be big Mr. Braden Huff going to the line. They'll put some more weight on that body in college, won't they, Coach?
Mr. Basketball.
Yeah. Huff with the wrap on the right knee, as you see right there. He's a lefty. He is a southpaw. He's listed at 6'11", 6'10" mainly. We hear him said to be, but we have pushed it up here on our duty rosters. Short with that one. And that gets, here's a replay for Custom here. Take a look, Coach. Custom Heating and Cooling.
Again, taking it right to the basket. It's hard to stop a guy 6'11" going to the hole.
I would think. And they run the court so well. They're used to playing that. They run it well, but they take up so much room on the court as well.
They do.
12-7. Watch this zone press. Look at that.
Full court pressure on them.
Arms in the air. They're going to break it this time. Nicely done.
Well done.
Summerdyke with that land of three far side. It's an air ball. Goes out of bounds. Is it saved? It is, but to the other guy. Taken by Huff. He outlets quickly now to Warden. Warden will get fouled.
Block.
He blocked it is, and the ball gets away, and it's taken by Wheaton Warrenville South. Good defense there. They trail by 5. They once led by 3. The Tigers bring it up. Far side dish now. They want to look for a shot. They got the basketball in forecourt, so they can look to see if they get something open.
Oh.
They're playing long toss now, Coach. High toss.
They have to throw it so high and get it over there. It takes a long time, so they can't do much with it.
That's right, hit the rafters. Yeah. Oh, there's a steal. A steal and a breakaway there. Pierce was settled and down. He's almost falling out of bounds. Gets it to Huff. Around the horn, everybody touches it. Oh, that's a foul. Oh, my, that's a foul to the shoulder, that was, it looked like. Let's see if there's a replay of that, Coach.
Brought him off the floor.
Boy, that would. Here's a replay. Watch this foul here, Coach. Custom Heating and Cooling. Yeah,
good ball movement.
Whoa.
His little ball fake brought him up off the floor.
Wow. That was
not exactly how you want to approach that shooter.
Nope, another timeout we have here. It's 12-7, 3:10 remaining in the first quarter.
2 timeouts burned already.
And Tom the Plumber says, let's take a timeout, Coach. Tom the Plumber, Inc. is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at TomThePlumberInc.com. Exciting basketball, Coach.
Yeah, it is. Wheaton Warrenville took their second timeout. We still have 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. But it's one of those things, if you don't get your timeouts now, get them settled down, you're going to be out of this game before you know it. So he's not worried about, do I have any timeouts left for the fourth quarter? Right now, let's just get through this first quarter, settle down, be within striking distance. You can tell this Wheaton Warrenville team is an outstanding ball club. Their defense is magnificent. They move the ball well. They're not afraid to attack. They're just not as big and not as quick. It's just
hardly anybody is.
Just a mismatch. And Wheaton Warrenville is going to keep this game as close as they can for as long as they can.
You know, it looks like Huff will sit out. Durkin leads away with 5 points. It looks like Huff, unless I'm reading the scoreboard wrong. No, he's still in there. He's still in there. I thought they moved a couple bodies around, but no, I'm still seeing all the numbers. But it's 5 for Durkin, and Huff just hasn't scored yet. They might have taken, perhaps Pierce came out. Look at, no, he's in there. You see what kind of substitution they make because they don't have to go very deep on that bench. Lob it tall. Wasn't in the act of shooting there. They get it inbound.
Wow.
And there you see it, Huff. Huff says, I haven't scored much. Braden Huff, Mr. Basketball, sometimes and everybody else wise, flushed it. A steal, a bounce, a foul. Wow. Action taking place in like an 8-foot window here, Coach.
Their length is just amazing. Their length and their defense, and they just overwhelm you.
To the line, it's going to be Paxton Warden, the man that you said is headed for Illinois. And he toes the line.
Their nickname should be the Octopi. Their arms
right.
everywhere.
Oh,
you can't get that ball around them.
Here's a replay of the dunk, Coach. You take it from Custom Heating.
Great cut.
He's
pass
mobile.
Right on time and
very
flush.
Mobile he is, Coach, for the big tall lad in high school.
A flush Tom the Plumber would be proud of.
That's right. Nice working in commercial sponsors.
Here we
Coach.
got that full court press again.
16-7. It was once 5-2.
Oh, too slow.
They're across. They might get a shot away here.
They might.
They dish it in now. That's going to be Fawcett with the coach.
That pass was soft. It was lucky to get through.
Healy had it. Healy might get it back again. He doesn't have it now. It's on the far side. They'll get it back to Healy here. Healy is a good outside shot. Coach Healy's son, we imagine that would be Healy in trouble. Dish it. He'll get it to Fawcett. Tyler steals. It's taken away by Warden. Down deep. It's up and in. That's Caden Pierce for 2.
Princeton has got themselves a player, Jeff.
They do.
This Pierce is everywhere. I've been everywhere, boys. I've been everywhere. His arms are everywhere. He gets the steal. He runs the floor.
Here's a replay from Custom, Coach. Then you can sing again.
Bill Bradley.
That's right. Custom Heating. Take it away on this one. There's the steal. And there's the action right there. We wanted to spot.
Defense is everywhere.
Yeah. And now it's going to end up with number 3.
The Princeton Tigers got a good one.
Man. All the big kids, but they all can run well. Was that a third timeout?
What did all
was that a mass timeout, or was that a third? We don't have the mask anymore timeout, do we? Because that timeout, who was charged that?
Oh, yeah. Maybe we got a mask timeout in there.
We still do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So only 2 timeouts by Coach. That's right. That middle one maybe was a masked timeout.
All right.
Even though nobody is wearing a mask.
No, it's
not a person in the stands.
It was
no one on the bench. No one on the floor, and no official. But we're taking a mask timeout.
Superintendent Mr. Sanders for U46. This being right here. Bartlett said you can go to school without a mask this week. It's our first game. This is my 30th game of the year. This is my first game without a mask.
Well,
so I was scaring some of the crew because the first time they actually saw me. Here we go. It's a great game here, 18-7. It was the Mighty Mites, Wheaton Warrenville South were that for a handful of seconds. They led at one time 5-2. Since then, they have had trouble getting the basketball across center court. As you see why. There it is. They're doing it good this time. They might get a shot away here, Coach. As they swarm, they are swarming bees out there, if you will.
Swarming bees?
They really, whatever you want to call them.
They swarm like a bee.
That's right. Sting like a butterfly. There's a rebound taken down on the missed shot. They got a shot away
and
there.
Arms everywhere. Octopi.
Durkin got the board. Pierce with it now. Pierce flings it. Huff the big guy around the horn. It's going to be Durkin the shot. No. Follow up. Tap. No. Tap. Yes. Is that the big guy? Was that Huff?
That was Huff.
That was Huff. Huff for 2. He now has 5 points. He and Durkin lead the way with 5. Huff, the tip in. It's 20-7.
He's not a magic dragon. He's just good.
That's right. Again, we credit Wheaton Warrenville South for staying close to this team because in the previous game, they led 18-0 at one point. So it's an often common thing. And there's going to be a kick. Was that a kick or a foul? We're going to have a substitute. Yeah, we're going to bring back in Ryan Renfro back in. And sitting down will be Huff. Sits with 5. Sits with... and that's how he sits down.
Get a little breather.
Yeah, why not? They're trapping a lot. They're working hard on defense.
They're working very hard on defense.
Look at that. The arms extended. That zone's the most incredible thing you've ever seen. This is more amazing than the Hebron squad years ago.
Can't get over it.
You can't.
Can't get through it.
They'd have to shoot from way out. It might happen here. Maybe not. Maybe get to Healy. Healy can fling it.
That lob a couple times, but
Healy says
backdoor is protected against that right now.
Surrounded, says Healy. They were playing as far out as you can and not be across the timeline here. And they're just playing catch, looking and dancing. Healy, he can fling. Is he too far out? In the corner, there's almost an attempted shot. Back to Healy.
They don't want to get it down in the corner. They'll get trapped
Healy will not shoot yet. He'll throw it away, and there's a steal. It's going to be Pierce. Caden will flush. Holy cow, there's a highlight reel. Caden Pierce, he flushed the 6'6" kid. And 22-7. You'd love to coach this troop, wouldn't you, Coach?
Oh, my gosh.
It is something. That zone is incredible. You've seen the highlights. You've seen clips because they've gotten national exposure. Look at that zone, and it just is everywhere. The arms are extended. Nothing's uncovered, Coach.
No.
Healy, corner. Can they shoot? It's a fling there. It's by Fawcett. No. Board taken down. Little battling going on here. A whistle eventually as Pierce. Here's a replay by Pierce, who was just fouled, I believe. Coach, take it away.
Just got fouled. That's after his dunk.
Yeah.
After he got a steal the trip before.
Here it is.
It was his deflection the start of the whole thing.
That's great. That is exciting. This is exciting high school basketball. Happy you've joined us, Beacon Academy. Special cast coming your way through the courtesy of Beacon Academy, Ben Erickson and the great students of South Elgin High School. We are delighted to be here. Yours truly, Jeff Myers and James Hinkle, the legendary coach, and Jim Harrington, a great coach and president of the Elgin Sports Hall of Fame, is here tonight. So a lot of big folks here. And there's the first shot that is good. 23-7 the count is now. 14.4 seconds remain in this quarter. Again, at one time, any Wheaton Warrenville player will say, Ma, at one time we led by 3.
Yes, that's true.
This goes in 24-7.
They better have taken a picture of it.
Here we go. Backcourt pressure, 10 seconds. Will there be a shot? Will there be a shot? We're going to find out here. Can Summer get one away? Throws it away. Can they come the other way with a shot? 2 seconds left. Here it comes. A leaner. It is no. The leaner was taken there by Ryan Renfro, the kid in Army, and that is your first stanza. A 24-7 count with the great team Glenbard West on top by that. We'll take this timeout. We're right back after this. Wow. There we go. We are back. 24-7 is the count. The start of the second quarter is sponsored by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. If you're looking for a brand new or certified pre-owned, it's Rosen Express Online. Buying made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com and genesisofalgonquin.com. Coach?
I'm telling you, we are looking at great basketball tonight. We know we've got a great team from Wheaton Warrenville at 29-2, and yet Glenbard West is just running them off the floor right now. This Glenbard West is special. As you said before, they're in that 80-81 Quincy, the Thornbridge. They're in that conversation.
I think we had 2 timeouts. The truck was asking timeouts. The squad there, Wheaton Warrenville, took 2 quick timeouts early. Here we go. Here's a long shot from the corner. No ribbon. Ooh, let's see what happens. Collision. No foul, no harm.
No foul, no.
I thought he threw it away there, but no, man caught it. It's Durkin. It's a big guy. Huff, a land of 3. No. Rebound, Durkin again. Let's see if they can do it again. Huff, same spot. Will they dribble drive? Back it goes to Durkin. Bobby will dribble now, left hand. Out on top now to a kid off the bench coming away. That's Jack Cardwell. Jack Cardwell with it. Now down deep. Huff, turnaround popper for the lefty. Rim it, no. Board wrapped around. Who's got it? Taken down nicely, and there it is by their Jake Voza, and they'll bring it up. Jake off the bench, V-O-Z-Z-A. We also again seeing Jack Cardwell, number 25, off the bench for the team in white. Down deep, this could be a shot. It's Healy, isn't it? No, it's going to be actually the shot by Summerdike, Matt Summerdike, 6'3" kid who played well in the earlier contest this week. Got a good replay coming away here, Coach. Grizzly Custom.
What I'm really impressed with this team of Wheaton Warrenville is they attack the rim. They go right at it. Whether they're outside or not, they have no fear. What a great display of that inner strength that they've got. We're going at you, boys. We're not going to cower from you. And that's what they've scored their buckets, is going inside.
Colin Moore there, my microphone went dead for a second, is checking number 10 for Wheaton Warrenville. There's go Cardwell. Shot, no. Rebound, that might be a foul by Renfro. Probably a reach-in foul by Ryan Renfro. So they are human in that particular possession, Coach.
Here we go. Let's see.
It's the early quarter. It's 24-10. It was 24-7 at the break. So in early quarters, 8-2 is the outscore. Oh, we're streaming available on Facebook at South Elgin High School Beacon. That would be streaming available because we're getting different folks watching tonight. So you see it right there. You can stream it SEHS Beacon on Facebook. And we'll keep in contact with what's going on in Huntley because the winner there plays the winner here Monday at NIU.
We now have the 3rd timeout already by Wheaton Warrenville. As I said, he's trying to keep them close. Coach is doing all he can, but he's going to run out of those timeouts pretty quick, Jeff.
Yeah, you can't stop him. Coach Wells said we're going to hear from Daryl Barnes. Daryl Barnes, as you know, this timeout sponsored by Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports scene photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at Daryl Barnes SectionalHighSchool.com. I know you're enjoying this atmosphere. You being the great high school coach in downstate and in the Chicagoland area. This is sweet, isn't it, Coach?
It is. This is what you think of when you think of high school basketball. This is the way it's supposed to be. This is what we've been missing for 2 years with the silly COVID stuff. Now we're back at it.
And working hard. Here we go. Let's see if they get that shot away out on top again. Thought about a shot. Not there. This is Healy. Healy in the dribble drive. No, he's going to draw the foul.
All right.
He's going to draw that foul. That actually was dribble drive by Summerdike for Matt. Here's a replay on that, Coach, of that dribble drive there.
Well, you know,
it'll happen.
He wasn't fouled, but what the heck?
Yeah.
He taking it through the hole against that big man. That's what you gotta like about this Wheaton Warrenville team. They don't back off. They take it right to the rim.
Summerdike is a senior, number 2 out there, and had a great game earlier this week in the victory they had. And this one is good, so it's a 24-11 run, 4-0 run. Open up the
Here we go. We're in a full court press again by Wheaton Warrenville.
And they get it, a tall guy, Huff, Durkin.
Of course, all
Pierce,
they do to beat the press is just throw it up
long
high.
Pass, Huff, out on top. Yeah, just throw it high because they can catch it high up there.
Absolutely.
Let's see. They might go to the corner. Renfro. No, into the lane it is. No, back outside.
Huff passed that
yeah,
one up.
he probably had the. How many passes on this possession? Hey, there's a steal. It's a
board.
steal by Summerdike.
You gotta like Summerdike.
And tap, no rebound. Taken down by Pierce.
Oh, you gotta like that Summerdike, and he took it right to the bucket again.
Huff way out. One
gotta
dribble.
Like that kid.
Caden Pierce, dribble drive, throws it away. Save to a wrong team. Land of 3, Durkin. Yes. That's the way that went. Bobby Durkin, the 6'7" kid, for 3. That ends the 4-0 string in this quarter.
That's
start.
Right.
27.
Warrenville was fighting, scrapping all over the floor. Here we go again.
Yeah,
Summerdike
says he's zigzagging more than you do when you walk. Hey, land of 3. Hey, that was a land of 3 that went in there. That is going to be
Healy?
That's Healy, yeah, Danny Healy. We knew he could hit from outside.
He's been in that gym shooting a few times throughout his life, don't you think?
So, yeah. Hey, they're coming back in this quarter. They're battling a little bit, and they're really scrapping on defense too, not making it easy for a shot to be taken by the team in the white unis. Let's see if they work it now. They can be patient. That's Renfro with it. Renfro, skip pass out on top. Goes to Pierce. Pierce is very active for a 6'7" kid who looks shorter than that. And there's a dribble drive.
Everyone else
too hard. Hey, they got a rebound. Rebound's taken down nicely there. Well done by Colin Moore, who came off the bench.
Let's see if they can penetrate again.
They're on in this quarter. If you're charting quarter by quarter, they're leading.
Oh, whoa.
Hey! Oh, that brings the crowd up. 27-17. They scored.
Left-handed Stephen Curry.
They're on a 10-3 run is Wheaton Warrenville South.
Danny Healy.
We're having fun now. Timeout right there. Hang on to your hats, kids. It ain't over yet. 4:32, first half remaining. Woo! It's now a 10-point lead, 27-17 replay. Coach by Custom, tell me what happened here. Let's see our replay.
Oh, get the ball to Danny Healy. From the logo.
Well said. Healy, 6 foot, a senior. And that's it right there. So it's a 10-4 run, good buddy, here in this 10-3 run, we should say.
This is such a scrappy team. They run hard. They play good defense. They take the ball to the basket. And now Healy has shown he can pop that outside shot. What a fun team to watch from Wheaton Warrenville.
And we saw Coach Healy there in that huddle as well, Coach Michael Healy. And we keep it right here for this particular moment as we have our huddle shots that we love so much. Yeah. And you get to see the kids and the great crowd that is here. This is the biggest crowd we've seen this year, the 3,000 folks in our many, many games that we've done. We appreciate the hospitality, Jim Wolf-Smith, and everybody connected at Bartlett. That was wonderful.
Yeah, and Wheaton Warrenville obviously takes a back seat in this game. But, you know, over 6 years, Coach Healy's been there. They've won over 100 games. So, you know, this has just happened to be 2 top teams in the state meeting very early here in the state tournament. So, and what a great night.
Tigers were perfect in the Duquesne Conference this year at 14-0, according to my stats, 14-0 game-wise.
And you can see why.
Yeah, they can adjust well. That's what you're seeing. They're adjusting well to a team that's mammoth. And now it's tough to get a shot away. Knocked out of bounds. That's a hustling lad right there doing a good job. That was Summerdike knocking it out of bounds. So the Healys and the Summerdikes are scrapping out there, Coach.
They've had a feud for a long time.
Yeah, inbounding, it's going to Caden Pierce. Pierce is flashy. He's 6'7", but plays like really a guard. Oh, dribbling there and gets the pass away. Nicely done there. No problem on that. Back to Pierce around the horn, deep into the corner. Durkin had it for a moment. Pierce again, and the defense now, they're taking a page out of the book the other way because they're really shutting down the middle.
Ball movement.
Oh, throw it away, a steal. Here comes the Tigers, coach. Out of balance, maybe. Summerdyke, coast to coast, maybe. Out on top. Land of three. Rim it, no. Tap, no. Rebound taken out by Renfro. Renfro to Huff. And let's see how they slow it down here at the 3:40 mark.
Robinson almost got that rebound. They battle.
Oh, there we go again. Durkin, oh, there's a foul. No, they keep playing. I thought it was the way the crowd rose there for a moment. Around the horn, Huff. There's no easy shot in this second quarter for these big guys, coach. Again, this might be it here, though. Huff into the lane, shot too hard. Rebound, Renfro, up, no, tap, no, rebound the little guys. Here come the Tigers. Wheaton Warrenville South could get it under a 10-point margin now with a 2 or a 3 here. They dish it. Far side Healy that was. Now, near side it goes. Bring it back out to set up shop. There is Healy. Healy looks, needs help. They're just looking for that little wedge in there. Is there a wedge? But they have played well this quarter. Fake the J, get closer, nothing in the corner. On the wing, out on top. Fawcett near side he goes. And we go again. Huff comes out. He's playing way out there. Huff's in the corner right in front of his coach.
Yes, he is. He's been playing out at this wing all night. It's so hard to get a pass over
Oh,
him.
my heavens. Oh, a broken nose, maybe. That was Durkin, the foul. And that was a collision, coach. Yeah. Wow, that was indeed.
A little ball fake.
That should be.
Drew that foul.
Oh, yeah, replay. That should be. That's going to be Healy with that. Here it is, Healy.
Yeah.
And whoa, that's a collision. And he said, is my nose all right? I thought he touched his nose, but he said, ouch.
He faked the shot from 32 feet and drew the guy out on
They got a timeout.
because he hit one from out there a couple minutes ago.
What action? We're having a timeout with 2:29 remaining, 2:39 actually remaining in this quarter. And the crowd decided to take a washroom break all at once. They're flying by us right here. You see the score, 27-17. It's a 10-3 run for the little guys, the Mighty Mites. Wheaton Warrenville South in this second quarter after they outscored in the first quarter 24-7, coach. There you see how you can do it. Also available on YouTube. Easily get that on YouTube. Just put just look for the beacon symbol and up on YouTube. You can see that game. And on Facebook, we'll watch it at home and you'll grade our work, coach, at home.
You got to fall in love with this Wheaton Warrenville team. They are so scrappy. They play great defense. They really hit the boards. They get in those passing lanes, and they are not afraid. They take it right to the rim against these big men with the long arms, and they're saying, we're going to the hole, boys. You got to stop us. They're a fun team to watch.
As Glenbard West was until this year, Wheaton Warrenville, known for their South, known for their football. We went there, Elgin played there in 92, and they won many state championships in the early 90s. They're right off of Route 56. If you take a left, you go to the school. If you take a right, you're 2 miles away from my boyhood home in Lisle. Wheaton's that close to Lisle right there.
Their home court.
That's it. Here we go. Out on top, let's see how they score it now. 10 points, they're down. In the land of three. No, Karam Long. It's taken down there nicely by Durkin.
They're going to have
Bobby
to hit
with the
a couple
board.
of those, aren't they?
Yes, to keep the rise going, if you will. Durkin, great defense they're playing, so they're doing it right there. Hey, they might get a shot away here. It's going to be in the corner. Corner, no, out on top. Man off the bench, and Big Huff. Ooh, thought he was going to go. He's now starting to pass a lot and not look to the hoop, coach.
He's passing up a lot of shots.
He has a couple, at least 2 that we can count on right there. Another opportunity.
Another one.
There's a pass. He's
Nice
looking for
pass
Renfro, the reverse.
post.
No! Renfro missed it. Ray slaps his hands. How did I miss that?
Great pass.
They could get it
Great
under
pass
10,
out of the
coach.
high. It went high-low on him.
Yeah, he did indeed. Far side to Robinson. Robinson. Dish it now. He'll get it down to Summerdyke, to Healy. That's your 1-2-3. That trifecta has to score some points from outside, coach. No question about it. Robinson. Rourke will dish it near side as they go once again to Summerdyke around the trifecta passes they're doing here, coach. Healy at the 127 mark. Only 3 points for the best team in the state and the 19 in the nation in the second quarter for Glenbard West. And far side, dribble drive, Fawcett, no advantage there. He's in trouble in the corner. Fling it out on top, Healy. Healy might get close. No shot. He's got a trifecta in front of him. Down low. Oh, miss it.
Oh.
Rebound, and it's wet right here. It's a foul. It's going to be a foul.
Too bad.
Here's a Lark.
Great patience. Got the ball inside.
One more time.
Missed that 4-footer.
Hang on one. Oh, there it is. Larkin leads at DeKalb. The winner plays the winner here. Larkin leads 33-22 at the half. Larkin, of course, a very strong team this year. They're going for their 31st victory, and DeKalb 24-9 on the season. The winner will play. The winners will play Monday at NIU. Monday, not Tuesday this year. Monday it moves up for a Thursday through Saturday trip to Champaign. Missed it. 27-17. Only 3 points, Coach. 3 points in 7 minutes. I bet that hasn't happened all year. Out on top. Far side, near side, we should say now. Is there a shot here? Hey, they got a new kid in there as well now as they bring him back out. They've got shooters in there now. Jacob Oza back in, and there's a shot. No. Taken down by Renfro, nearly out of bounds. He'll lob it now to Caden Pierce. Let's see if they can save life. Huff, the big 6'10 plus kid, says, I'll bring it across the timeline. No problem. Huff looking, dishing. Dishes near side back to Pierce. Pierce one dribble with the right hand. Around the horn, they'll work it. Let's see that. Shot to Pierce, Huff, around the horn. Here's a shot. Is it a good one? Hey, there's a basket. They make a basket. They lead by 13, but they have only now 5 points in this quarter. Here, Brookdale Court, they got a shot away. It looked like they could have there. Don't do it. Back to Healy. Healy double team. He's in reverse. Out on top, Summerdike in the lane. He'll bounce up tall. Bounce pass. That's caught. Shot near side. It's going to be the kid off the bench. Land of 3. It's way short. Partially blocked and taken down by Mr. Renfro. Wow. So they got close, but you might run out of energy at this point. Final shot time for this half, and that's it. Well, we'll tell you, when was the last time the #1 team in the nation, for the state of Illinois, #9 in the nation, Glenbard West, when was the last time they scored 6 points in a quarter? That's what they did here. They still lead by a lot, Coach. It was 24-7 at the quarter break. At the half, it's 30-17. A 10-6 quarter that was, Coach.
Wheaton Warrenville played a heck of a second quarter to get this game to respectability, and yeah, I'm just anxious to see if they can come out, see if they can wear down the big guys, or if they've given it all they got already. This is 2 great teams. This is fun to watch, and I'm gonna tell you something. I've seen Larkin many times this year, and it looks like Larkin might be on their way to going to that super sectional. Wow, will that be a game to watch, especially if they go against the land of the Giants from Glenbard West. Larkin's tallest man, 6'2", and so that would be, I know they played earlier this year, and Glenbard West did to them the same thing they're doing to Wheaton Warrenville right now. So
4 calendar years ago, Coach, the Larkin team led by Jalen Shaw is doing well like Clayton State now. They knocked off Bennett. Bennett had won 18 games in a row. And Larkin won that. When you win that super sectional in the modern day, go downstate, you can lose 2 and come home with the trophy, 4th place. That's what that team did with Jalen Shaw. So looks like we if it goes the way it's continuing right now, Glenbard West against Larkin, which was everybody's prediction for that super sectional.
Yes.
I'm not sure if we're there at NIU. Ben would have to pull a trick or two. Well, last time we went.
I don't think it took too many geniuses to pick
Glenbard
West against Larkin for that super sectional. But you know, strange things happen in high school basketball or in any level of sport. Strange things happen.
Anything can happen, Coach. Sometimes your gaming doesn't work out, so you never get sure of anything.
So,
we're going to wrap. We're going to tell you here it's halftime, Coach. So we're enjoying this. You see the score. It is Glenbard West 30 and the Mighty Mites of Wheaton Warrenville South 17. It was 24-7. At the break, we see 8 points from Durkin. Is the leading scorer for Glenbard West. So with that in mind, we're going to send you out for just a few minutes. Halftime, we're back with 3rd quarter action from Bartlett High School and the sectional championship play. We'll see you in a bit.
Looking for someone that is trained, reliable, trustworthy? Someone who has been serving the Elgin community and is a Factory Bryant certified company? Look no further. Custom Heating and Cooling have been serving the Elgin area for over 20 years, and it would be our pleasure to serve you.
One thing that I think makes us special is that we go the extra mile for each and every one of our customers. From the time the phone rings, booking of the appointment, to our technician showing up, to the job being completed, we do whatever it takes to make sure that our customers are 100% satisfied.
Custom Heating and Cooling focuses on you and your needs, and we won't rest until you're satisfied. From maintenance to installations, Custom has you covered. Call 847-622-7483 to schedule your service today. Custom Heating and Cooling, trained, reliable, trustworthy.
Hi, welcome to the Bear Family McDonald's. Thank you.
Just like that, we're back. Third quarter action. Don't forget, it's being brought to you by our season sponsor, the Bear Family McDonald's. Proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of the 30 area McDonald's restaurants today. And Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. If you're looking for a brand new or certified pre-owned, it's Rosen Express online. Buying made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com and genesisalgonquin.com. So there we have it. Coach, not many quarters this year has Glenbard West been outscored, but they were in the second quarter.
Yes, they were. I'm telling you, that first half was exciting. I'm really impressed by three things: the coaching that's going on, the discipline by the players, and the defense on both teams. I'm impressed in all three facets. You can tell both these teams are super well coached. They both are so aggressive defensively then. And they just, and you know, I could throw in that desire because they're playing with a lot of heart out on that floor. This is a great game. This is what high school basketball is all about.
That's where we're at. We're at Bartlett High School. They host this sectional. We appreciate you, Will Smith, and all the folks involved with that. Beacon Academy delivering all the audio and video to you. We are getting those updates from Larkin. They had a 11-point lead at most recently from their game at Huntley. Larkin, if they would win, would play the winner of this game. That would take place on Monday this year, not Tuesday. As in Champaign, the schedule goes Monday, and then you go downstate Thursday, Friday, Saturday. If you're a Class 4A team and you win on Monday, you would play on Friday. If you win on Friday, you'd play Saturday night in primetime game. If you lost that game, you would play 2 games in one day, like the old throwback days. The championship day was 2 games. That was the famous Bennett versus Quincy game of '79, where they had that long afternoon game. Somebody did, and Quincy was worn out for the championship game they always played. They're kids, but you know how that is. Here we go. As we look back in time, here we go. 30-17 it is. Happy you've joined us wherever it might be. Exciting basketball, high school style sectional play coming your way right here. Championship it is, and again a wonderful second quarter for the little spunky guys. Of course, that they took away the Warrenville squad. That they are so well. They have done that.
You know what we haven't seen all night?
Tell me.
We haven't seen any coach get up and go after the officials. These coaches are coaching their players. They're not worried about the officials. They're coaching their players. That's great to see. And
basketball, Wheaton Warrenville. Don't want to leave out Wheaton for this great football power until recent years with the great basketball power they are. Well, the Tigers has Huff with it. He should shoot here, Coach, and will, and maybe traveled. Got away with it. That knee buckled, didn't it?
He might have slid that back foot.
Yeah.
Don't know.
He got that. He now has 7 points. It makes it a 32-17 count. He hadn't shot in a while, or at least scored in a while.
You know, he can shoot whenever he wants.
Yeah.
It must be a nice feeling.
He'll hear the tape, and that's what they do in college now.
I got a shot, I took it.
It's a 3, yeah! It is a 3 that goes. That's going to be Robinson Rourke. Rourke Robinson, we should say, yeah. RR. It's well said, Coach, in stereo. 32-20, the 3 there for Rourke Robinson. Let's see if Durkin can't score, of course. Pierce out on top. Bullet pass.
See, he can shoot
he could have went there. He could have went there. Now a tougher shot for Durkin. No. And it's controlled. Tap is a rebound. Got it back and put it in. He didn't travel with it. That's Paxton Warden with the follow-up there. Warden now with 9. He's having a very good game with 9.
Got that pressure again. And he beat it. He dribbled right through it.
Oh, there's a steal, though, by the big guy. Actually, that's going to be by Durkin. Durkin down here in the lane. Shot, no. That pass to Caden Pierce, who started quickly in this game.
Yeah,
Caden's fouled.
Pierce runs the floor well, and they look for him. He's a fearless player out there.
He's got 6.
Fearless Pierce.
That's right, not Billy, but 6 points he is on the night.
Not Brosnan,
That's
not
right.
Billy.
That's right. Well said. We've run through our Pierces.
He's Caden.
Here it is. Shot, yeah, for Caden Pierce. Caden Pierce now with 7 markers on the night. 35-20 the count. Can't let, if you're hoping for a miracle upset tonight, Wheaton Warrenville cannot let Glenbard West score when they touch the basketball too often, can we, Coach? Not many points to anybody. Zez went no good, but the rebound taken down. And he's double teamed there. Back out on top to Pierce. Pierce with the basketball, looking, passing. Huff down deep. It's Renfro if he can get clear. Oh, he missed another one down low. He's missed 2 or 3 down low, hasn't he, Coach?
Yeah, he has.
Renfro, Ryan Renfro the miss.
It's Huff.
Here's a
Huff
replay,
really
Coach.
looks to pass first out of that high post.
Custom heating, and this is Renfro down deep. You call it at home. Who touched it last?
Oh.
Yeah. You're going to think they gave it to the team in white. Oh, foul, and Huff scores. Huff was fouled on the way up, and Braden Huff has scored and now has 9 points on the night.
Braden Huff looks like he could shoot it any time he chooses. He just chooses to look for the open man.
Yeah, he's very.
We got a technical.
Oh, a technical on a player. Is it on Healy? Is it on Healy, Coach?
It's on a player.
It's on Healy. Well, that's a shame. But that was so it's everybody come off the line now. And some of the fans here not liking that. Either they didn't like the call or our call. One or the other, Coach. I'm not sure.
One or the other. Well, neither.
Yeah. So Huff to the line for the free throw toss. This would get him in double figures. 37-20 is the count. As they discuss things right there on sidelines. And this is the one. This would be the.
I did not see the technical. I didn't see what he did. I don't know if he said a magic word or.
Huff is short. So still in double figures. The crowd loves that. That's all they get there. Now the basketball will be inbounded now, will it not, by Glenbard West. There's another technical. Another special.
No, they're going to shoot
the
free throws.
All right. So Bobby Durkin with 8 will go to the line. There's really discussion going on. Look at that close call. Discussion. This one is yes.
Now Coach Healy is getting into it with the official. You know, I just talked about how the coaches only were coaching their players.
Yeah.
And now we got a little incident, but something happened to set that off, and I think it involved Coach Healy's son.
Yeah.
Not sure. You know, that always has a little extra.
Durkin with 10 as he makes them both, Coach.
He needs to.
And with the there's more than one free throw on that goal. I mean, more technical. Either way, they get the ball now as well.
Yeah.
39-20, almost have now doubled the score. Here with the basketball near side Durkin. The crowd behind us. The crowd behind us is all Wheaton Warrenville, so they're going to get rowdy. Hey, there's Renfro. A push shot that goes in for Ryan Renfro. And that's 6 points for him. 41-20 the lead now. We were 30-17 at the half, Coach.
The tide is turning, isn't it?
Well,
not really turning, but they're turning up the heat.
Becoming evident. It's tough to score 21 points from this point. Shot hits the bottom of the rim, rebound by Huff, outlet to Pierce. They'll take their time because they're in charge now, leading by 21.
David has lost his slingshot.
Almost a steal there, Coach.
Or he might still have the slingshot, but there's no rock for it.
That was Blayland Meredith who knocked it out of bounds, who couldn't get it from going out of bounds. Huff, slap of the pumpkin. Looking, dishing. He goes to Pierce. Caden, backward dish to almost the scorer's table. It's grabbed there.
See, Huff could do whatever he wanted.
Larkin.
He could shoot if he wanted. He could take it to the hole if he wanted.
Coach.
He looks for the pass.
There you see Larkin leading by 9, 38-29 in the third. As the winner will play the winner here. And that's a swish. That's a 3. It's a 3 for Warden. Paxton Warden. He's having a game. 12 points.
A real game.
That's a lot for him. It's 44-20. Glenbard.
They can get speeches so many ways.
Yeah. So Healy across the timeline, and they've got that octopus for defense there. The arms
are everywhere.
They really are, and the whole half of the court is covered by body and arms, if you will. In that 1-3-1.
Like what they have at UNLV many years ago, the amoeba.
That's right.
The amoeba, they're everywhere.
They are in this case. A block by Huff. That might be his first tonight, as he had a block up to this point. And the student section loves that. But we're in the midst of the Wheaton Warrenville South fans. Here's a replay, Coach. We'll do this quickly. Custom heating and cooling.
Healy's taking it right to the hole. He's got a lot of guts that Healy does.
Away. Yeah, down deep. Oh, this is going to be Mr. Summerdike.
No. Summerdike's not
Battle
afraid.
again. I missed, but I'll take the basketball and do it again.
I love the way these kids are not afraid to go in there.
Yeah.
Now,
dish it out.
They get it blocked, but they ain't afraid.
Yeah. That's by Robinson. And there's a Healy from downtown. No.
Healy.
The board taken down there by Durkin.
Healy from the logo again.
Yeah, running Huff. There's a flush. A long pass to a galloping Huff, Coach. Whoa, that's a doozy one there. 46-20 the lead now. 4:10 remaining in this third quarter.
Coach Healy's all upset now with the officials. Coach.
Yeah. It's
Coach.
Yeah, Coach. Yeah, Coach.
Come on.
Well said, Coach. Yeah. You're getting a lecture live on the air, the Coach. Here's a dunk. Coach,
It's a great outlet pass
Heating.
led to this. These guys run the floor so very well. They don't look like they're running that fast, but they beat you down the floor.
That's great.
Huff has got some good quickness for a man his size, and he's just an unselfish player. Huff is really extremely unselfish.
That's the most picturesque 2 points of the night, Coach, a long pass, the galloping flush. 46-20, it was 24-7 at the quarter break. Outscoring, it was Wheaton Warrenville South outscored the opposition 10-6 in the second quarter. It was 30-17 at the half, but it's been all, if you will, it's now been 16-3 in this quarter.
I've seen more flushes tonight than when I was preparing for my colonoscopy, Jeff.
I do, so be careful with those. There it is, 46-20, it is. We can always work in some medical humor. I like it, Coach. 4:10 remain. Larkin leads. Larkin continues to win. It would be Glenbard West against Larkin.
Press off. They're going back to their half court, 1-3-1 again.
It's fun to watch. They land a three. No, hey, yeah, went. Land of three. That is for Robinson Wark.
R.
And whistle there. Is it a foul? Is it a foul on Healy? What do they call here, Coach?
We got a foul, but I think it was Healy. I'm not sure.
Here's a replay of the three I think we have coming here, Coach, from Robinson. And a nice form. Had a kind of fingertip in his face, but got it away. Timeout like that. 3:55 remain in third quarter. We've slowed it down with the pacing of this. 46-23 is the count. Glenbard West on top. We'll continue to monitor from Huntley. Of course, we'll continue to monitor the Larkin tally as they shoot for victory number 31 on the season. So custom heating and cooling for all your heating or cooling needs. Count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant. Whatever it takes. Coach, you've got more notes for us, don't you?
I'm looking. I don't have it. I thought I had season scores for Glenbard. I wonder, except the game they lost by 3 to the team from California, has anyone come close to them?
I don't know. The truck's asking for how many timeouts has each team taken. Do we see it on the scoreboard easily there, Coach? Did you read that?
Timeouts left is only one. One is left for Wheaton Warrenville. Glenbard West has 4 left.
All right. So I'm not sure that'll answer what you're looking for. That's what's to be. Okay, thanks. We'll take that. As we do a little technical talk coming your way, Durkin will inbound for Glenbard West.
Yeah, they're probably going to run out of timeouts here in the third quarter. Wheaton Warrenville. They just, you can only stem the tide for so long, and then
they're coming at him right now, though, Coach. Reynolds has got it. Reynolds. Hey, a new kid's in there now. Number 40. That's Jack Oberhofer. Number 40 is in there for Glenbard West. Reynolds. They taken Huff out. And it's going to be Reynolds, not fouled. They grab it, take it away. Here they come. Here's and end of the third, Larkin leads by 15. Larkin will play the winner of this game on Monday at Northern Illinois University. They lead by 15. Congratulations so far to Coach Carter. They waltzed with that one. Not over yet. Shot no. Rebound taken down by Glenbard. Well, that was too quick a shot maybe on that one, Coach, because they have to make them, but that was just pretty much rushed there. Oh, fling it away. Here comes Healy. Healy will go down and be fouled, and he flings it. He'll get 2 shots and a turf burn maybe. So Healy it is. He'll go to the line. Got a little rugged there at the 3:05 mark of the third quarter.
Healy's a tough little player, isn't he, Jeff?
He's tough, yeah. Let's watch the push here, Coach, on the replay. Coming away by Custom Heating and Cooling.
He made sure to get that shot off.
Yeah, he sure did.
He was fouled, so he'd get 2.
It's like he's playing in the driveway on that one.
Yes, sir.
My brother fouled me.
He's a tough kid.
Healy at the line. No. Did he shoot that left-handed? He's not a lefty.
Yeah, he's been shooting left-handed.
Has he? All the way?
The logo bombs were left-handed.
All right. Well said, Coach. That's why we put you in the booth. The southpaw. Here it is. Short, always short. Still trying to get the cobwebs out of the face.
Maybe it's too close.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. This 15 feet is no problem. I can't do it. Fling it. Corner. Reynolds around the horn. Huff's back in. Huff's in. Yeah, they took number 40 back out. Cardwell's back in.
He got his 30 seconds.
That's right. You can say, Granddad, I played. Huff, a push shot. Oh, my. Ribbon. Huff, a follow-up. Yeah. Boy, that was a soft shot for 2 in a row, wasn't it? He is very good with the close-up. He needs to be beefed up a little bit in college, but he does have great body movement.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's more beefed up than the guy that Gonzaga has right now. Have you seen him, Jeff?
Yeah, I know. I saw him. He's pretty lean.
He's skinny.
3. Yes. And that's not going to be Fawcett, isn't it? Yeah. Tyler Fawcett. Hasn't shot in a while. 48-26. That was 23 Fawcett. So there it is, 48-26 now.
Farrah's son.
That's right. There it is. Huff becoming a running center guard now suddenly, isn't he? Around the horn. Pierce will bring it back out. They can play catch
they
now.
They like to play him up high because he is such a good passer up that high post.
Oh, a reach-in foul, I guess, on a new kid in there. As we're going, here's a replay of the block coming your way, Coach. Take it away. Brought to you by Custom Heating.
They tried to draw the charge on the big man, but the refs view that as a flop.
And then, so was your Broadway show, I might add, Coach.
Yeah.
Colin Moore will.
Yeah. Well, it made more money if it flops.
That's right. That's right. He can write it all. Here we go.
The producers.
3, yes. Hey, that's the kid off the bench, is it not? That is going to be
Dawkins.
Andrew Dawkins, D-A-U-K-S-A-S. A 5'8" kid with a 3. 51-26.
He's all over the floor. Dawkins says, I'm going to get my money's worth.
Yeah.
He's a senior. 5'8".
Yeah.
150, knocks down a 3, right in the face defensively. He says, I don't play much, but when I play hard.
1:35, third quarter remaining. Happy you've joined us wherever it might be. Beacon Academy delivering all the.
They got Dawkins down low right now.
Do
Look
they?
at him.
He's
squirt.
Yeah, he's guarding the line.
Yeah, he is.
And here's Healy. Healy says, I'm going to find that little kid and do something. Ooh, a pass.
They went over
It's
Dawkins.
Fawcett. No. Hey. Rebound. Renfro. Outlet. Here comes Durkin.
5'8", guarding 6'8" right there.
Durkin. Renfro. Huff. Fakes a J. Dribble drive. Shovel shot. And he's going to get called for a charge. Wow. So the Huff the charge. So maybe that bickering paid off there. Here's a replay, Coach, brought to you by Custom Heating and Cooling. That's really, I guess the body was there. You kind of ran over him.
Yeah, that's a tough call.
It gave up the body for that.
That's a real tough call.
51-26. The lead large for Glenbard West, but it's been a very entertaining game in the sectional championship from Bartlett High School. Around the horn, they'll work at the fling of 3. No, not there. Bring it back out. Back there again. There it is. There's that 3. Yeah! 3. That's nicely done there by Robinson Rourke. Or Rourke Robinson. He goes here.
Rourke Robinson.
It works RR either way.
RR.
Here it is. Pierce. Down deep. Huff traveled. He did. Called by everyone behind us.
Yes.
You heard it here first in our live mics. They saw the travel an instant before the ref tooted the whistle, Coach. There's that Coach Healy we saw there. Timeout. We'll take it. 44 seconds remain in the third stanza. 51-21. How about a replay of the travel? Doesn't happen often, Coach. Here it is. You call it.
He did. Shuffled his feet. Right there, he did.
There. We lead that. That's always fun to replay the travel. Here we go. So we're just seconds away from the end of this quarter. We'll tell the truck and everybody. Wow, Burlington Central enjoying a great year, Coach. And St. Francis, they're tied at the end of 3 quarters of play as we hop around our Chicagoland area for
Burlington
updates.
Central, a Fox Valley team. We've seen them. They won the Fox Valley Conference this year.
Yeah, they're very good team they have this year.
St. Francis got a nice ball club this year.
So
it's 3A, correct?
Yeah.
3A.
Yeah, they've gone way up in recent time, but 3A is correct. So, and again, Larkin, we're monitoring that. They're playing at Huntley, and they were leading by a sizable margin. They will play the winner of this game on Monday. Again, fans, it's not Tuesday for the Super Sectionals for the 3A, 4A up at NIU. It's
Better not
Monday.
leave that RR alone.
Yeah, that's right, RR.
He can put it in. There you go. Oh, he misses this time.
Tap, no. Rebound.
Good rebound.
Fawcett, did he lose it or did he get fouled?
He did. He lost it out of bounds.
Out of bounds it goes. So, again, fans are not liking that. Here's a replay, Coach. Let's see what we called it. We'll bring that up court here. This is, the land of 3, Coach.
3 again.
That's the foul there. Oh, there's a continuation of the foul. So Glenbard West will bring it up. They'll bring it, bouncing it in. They do. They get it in. and they'll bring it up. That was a touch there by Warden for a moment. Back it went to Pierce. Renfro back in there. Huff out on top. Around the horn, it is going to be Warden. Warden goes to Pierce. Caden with the dribble 3 times. Near side dish, it goes to Warden, who's all over the place. Huff in the lane. He's shooting in the third quarter. He heard you at halftime, Coach. Oh, with the offhand, goes. That was right-handed, Coach. Huff scores. He's got 15. Yeah, he didn't shoot much in that first half, and that's the quarter right there as well, Coach, just like that. That was an explosive quarter point-wise for Glenbard West. They scored 23, and it's 53-29 at the end of 3 quarters of play. We take this timeout. Are you having fun, Coach?
What makes me most proud of our restaurants is our people. Our people who come in and work for us every single day. We try to create an atmosphere of family, an atmosphere of warmth, and an atmosphere of compassion.
We are back here, fourth quarter, start of the fourth quarter. Action sponsored by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. If you're looking for a brand new or certified pre-owned, it's Rosen Express Online. Bike made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com and genesisofalgonquin.com. All right, Coach, we got 8 minutes to go.
Yeah, and it's a blowout, but it doesn't feel like a blowout, does it, Jeff? I mean, this Wheaton Warrenville team's playing so scrappy. They're not giving up. And
there it is. That's 3 points go in by Tyler Fawcett. It was long 2. It was 2. Looks like it's a 2-pointer.
Only 2.
Only a 2, if you will. So that by Fawcett. As we said, it brought rain. How about that?
Fair sun, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Dribble drive. It's going to be Caden Pierce. Pierce out on top. We can dish it around.
Fawcett brought to you by Tom the Plumber.
Oh, that's right. I stepped on your line. Sorry,
there
Coach.
You go.
We'll just edit that down in post.
Hey,
here's Huff.
Whatever he wants
15
to.
points. Probably traveled. He traveled all right. He stutter stepped more than anything, didn't he, Coach?
Yeah, he did.
That's you getting out of bed in the morning. That double step. Can I do it? Here's a replay.
He stuttered twice this quarter.
Here it is by Huff. Watch the feet. 1, 2.
Yeah, he did.
He did get an offer to go do a dance later,
heel boot. You know,
right.
He was doing that line dancing. Right down here at Bannerman's, they got that line dancing here a little bit away.
Oh, you do.
Here.
Your nightlife is impressive, Coach. Here we go. All right, toss and tall. They'd scored lately. Fawcett with it. A 3 not taken there. Let's see how we do it. Thought about it again. No. Oh, there's a knock away. The extension of Pierce. But they get it back.
You want to say that ball leaked out from Fawcett's hands that time.
Yeah. You're on a roll, Coach. I'll just be quiet here for a while. Robinson, Rourke, and then what do we have going on? Air ball. And there's the turn. We'll turn it over with that. 6:37 remain. It now appears that Glenbard West will advance to play on Monday. And, of course, we had Larkin with a sizable lead. That would be your wonderful matchup. All the experts predicted that would be the matchup. Those are the best teams as they evolve. Hey, there's a 3. There's a 3.
Nice touch.
That's nicely done. That's going to be done by Paxton Warden.
He's
got 15.
Heck of a game, isn't he?
Yeah, he's 15. He's really having fun. Huff has 15 as well. 56.
You know, Paxton, when he drives down to Champaign, you go all the way down 47, you turn right at Paxton.
That's right.
And then you go over to Champaign.
You're correct. Not to be confused with the old right-hander Mike Paxton. But there's a 3. No. Rebound, tap ground. Everybody's going to touch it. We hear a whistle. It's a whistle. Let's see what they call, Coach. You called that there. Two teammates are talking there. They're want to say, let's make it tough here down the stretch.
Got a little pushing going on.
Yeah, they were just saying, come on, let's do it.
Wheaton Warrenville's still feisty right now. They're still feisty.
They can be proud of their season.
They're not hanging their heads at all.
Perfect slate in the conference, just like Larkin had in their conference. Here it's going to be dribble drive, shot, not there. Rebound taken down. Ready to go in, it went down there, went in there. So turned away. Huff put that in, so Huff now with 17 for Huff. 17.
Kind of a silent 17, isn't it?
It really is.
Know,
down deep. No shot there. That's Summerdike.
Huff can just shoot whenever he wants.
In the corner, where's that shot going to come? Not there. Now they're playing so tough, can't get a shot away. They do there, and swish.
Nice.
That's Tyler Fawcett again. His cup run is over.
He is turned on, baby.
That's right. We're going to run on it. He scores anymore.
He's on the left-hand side, baby. It turned on.
No hot cold to him.
Hey,
And a steal. And let's see if he gets a shot away. Oh, they can't with the big guy down low. Recovering defense quickly there it was, as you see by the big boys. And he'll be charged. A charge it is. 5 minutes exactly remain in this one. 58-34.
Ryan Renfro draw that charge?
We'll go. We'll give him credit for that. Timeout right there. Timeout. We'll call on the replay, Coach. Let's see the replay here. You call it. Custom Heating.
I think it was Renfro.
Yeah,
nice job. He came across the lane, drew that charge.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Good body posture there. That was almost a clinic for taking a charge, wasn't it?
It was.
So there's the timeout we have right there. 5 minutes remain in this one. 58-34 as Glenbard West has the lead as we take a look at some of the huddle here. We're taking a look at the Wheaton Warrenville South huddle. And most standing there we see the huddle. Our huddle camp, which we love so much here at Beacon Academy. Again, we appreciate all the great efforts of all the students, Ben Erickson and all the great teachers, of course, for this year. And for the games we've had, we're not sure if we could do anything on the Monday. 4 years ago, we did go up there and do audio. That was very exciting. And in your day, 5 years ago, when Frem played Jacobs, we did on radio on the U46 station. So we have a history of going up to NIU when it's a local team. So we'll see if Ben creates anything there. You're waving to who out there, Coach? Who are you waving to out there?
Just another coach.
He has no name?
No name.
And the coach looked at you and you had to give him the high five?
You know.
A coaching conference right there. I hope we captured that with our many cameras. Here we go. Inbounding, it's going to be Durkin. Durkin gets it in. Back it goes to Mr. Durkin. Durkin to Pierce. Pierce so active. 6'7", but really playing a tall guard position all the way. Far side Durkin. Durkin can score from anywhere. And goes out of bounds. Last touch by a fingertip of a Tiger. So inbounding in forecourt far side, it will be Glenbard West. No substitutions here. As coming up, we saw this man earlier. As coming in for a quick, it's Blayland. We saw him earlier, Mr. Meredith. He played earlier. Yeah. And he's back in there now. He actually had a couple points earlier. Out on top it goes. 17 for Huff, leads the way. 15, as we mentioned, for Warden. And that's how we go. Down deep, Huff cradles the basketball, backward dish. And who's got it? Caden Pierce, spin move, double team in the corner. Can he get out? He calls a timeout, I think. Answering all of our timeout questions we'll use a lot tonight. 4:31 remain in this fourth quarter. And the 58-34 count, it is for Glenbard West. This is probably one of the, they've scored some games at, oh, here we go. It's Larkin with the 12-point lead. 3:37 left. Larkin shooting for their 31st victory on the year for Coach Carter, a class of 98 for Larkin. A wonderful season. Wheeler Dealer was at 44, sorry. 56-44, 3:37 left. So a 12-point lead.
And that's a school record for Larkin, is it not?
Yeah, with each victory down the stretch we did. I think anything over 28 was a record.
Every win they get, they set a new record.
Yes, they did. So it's been a wonderful season. And they played back on January 12th, 64-43. Larkin lost. Larkin played a very tough schedule. Came back to your tournament, which was a brilliant move this past season, 21-22. And also scheduled, they knew Glenbard West would be good, so let's play a tough team. Now, the conference slate was not all that tough this year, but they did go out of it and play tough games, didn't they, Coach?
They've got, and the team they played in the championship, Barrington, is playing for a sectional title as well tonight, so I'd love to see both Barrington and Larkin win these sectionals. That would be awesome.
Here's Renfro for two.
And again, Huff looks to pass first. Very unselfish player.
He did. 60-34. 3 from the angle left. No, Karam Long. Great board work that time by Bobby Durkin. Quickly up court. Here's a flush. And is he fouled as well? He is. A flush and a foul. And 62-34, Huff now with 19. His average is 16, I believe. And we have a replay from Custom, Coach.
That's kind of leaked out on that, and they look up the floor very well.
Back-to-back flushes. You don't see that often, Coach.
Yeah.
And Renfro the first and Huff the second. So there it is. Another timeout right there. So we're using all our timeouts.
I like the way Glenbard West, as soon as they get that rebound, they look up the court and they get that guy streaking home quite often. And this is a great defensive team they're going against. So if they can do it against Wheaton Warrenville, they can do it against anyone in our state, really.
So look at Wheaton Warrenville. They actually had the early lead in this game, 5-2. They led 5-2, and they also outscored the opposition in the second quarter, 10-6. Small victories, but in a game against one of the most powerful schools in the history of Illinois. And if they run the gamut, they will have 37 wins. That would be the most since it was done in the 46-47 season, even more than the Hebron total in 52, and the Quincy total in 81, for heaven's sake. So,
but they won't match Taylorville,
no,
Jeff.
They played forever.
Taylorville 45-0.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I forget the year.
Probably the 40. It probably was that 44, 45 run, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
45-0.
I think Elgin High was your champ at 44.
Wasn't yeah.
It might somewhere in there, but because in our boyhood, you know, it was the Collinsvilles and the small southern schools, as you know, did so well at the tournament time. Remember Dave Robish? He scored every point. He scored.
Robish is a big left-handed player.
Yeah, just
you
like that.
What?
Yeah.
He's
That's
a lot like Huff.
All right, we'll take it.
He's at Springfield.
Yeah.
Robish was.
Yeah, and they went on to a great Denver career. They're coming out.
They're coming out.
Everybody's coming out. It's 3:54 remaining. The folks coming out are all the Wheaton Warrenville battling Tigers are coming out.
Yeah.
They are coming out now.
Both benches are being cleared.
Both are now.
Class act by both teams. Good idea.
That's the way it's going to go. I think Rourke Robinson led the way with
12. 4 minutes of play right now.
Why not? Why not?
So
that does send some of the Wheaton Warrenville kids out of the area, of course, here. But if we can see there's a moment. There's the emotional moment. That's what you're playing for. Heart. You're playing for your team. You're playing for your town, your school.
One group just played their last game of their high school career, possibly. The other group just got a big win that's going to send them on to the next round. So very emotional on both sides.
So we'll bring it up. Let's catch all these numbers here that we would see. This is going to be Kellen Brown, number 1, is out there now for Wheaton Warrenville. So Brown is some of the crowd in front of us here as they gather their thoughts and their coats and head to to beat the crowd.
Looks like none of the second string players' parents are here.
Yes, I guess so. This would be my playing time.
Yeah, I know.
Mom would plan herself on this
Chuck it up there, baby.
That three, it's short.
All right.
Rebound, it's Kellen.
Rebound.
No, rebound again. Yeah, grab it, guys. A held ball, jump ball.
Good fight.
It is. That's number 30 down there. So as we look at that, that would be Lance Kotke, Kottke, number 30. As we see number 3 out there as well.
Some scrappiness on this second unit, too.
Yeah, it is. That's well, Rourke came out. Rourke was congratulating him there. Number 30 is also in there. As they go deep in the bench, that's Lance Kotke. We mentioned that. I think there's 2 Kotkes now. I see that. Around the horn, they work it. As we check everybody's number now, we've seen this number 12 for a cameo earlier today. That's Doxus. And he had
Look in there.
Yeah, he's then looking in there, going around, taking their time, dishing to number 23. That is going to be
nice job,
Lewis Amihill. Yeah, put her up. This is going to be Lewis. Backward dish. They're taking some time off the piece here. 2:48 remaining. Throw it, the breakaway. This could be a flush.
Steal.
Catch your fate. Get it up. Oh, layup. A beautiful layup. Put up and in by Mr.
Nice little reverse.
That would be Bear.
The hair of the day.
Yeah, Bear. It's A.W.
Bear.
Bear. His name is Bear.
Yeah, his name is Bear.
Yeah, his first name is Bear.
And I love his hair.
That's right, a combo. Last name A-W-A-D-Z-I. And he got the 2 as you saw him shuffle the feet to get ready. As we see the men off the bench. We used to call this shock troop. As you know, the shock troops are in. And here we go. As we're still even more substitutes coming. We don't want to mention any names because I know the parents want to hear that. Kent Burholz is number 10, 6'4", and he's just a junior. He's on number 10 for the white-clad team for the Wheaton Warrenville squad. And to the line, let's catch that number there. Swish it is by their man. Let's see, there's the crowd that stayed. Way to go, guys. His number's in the 40s, is it not? Or is it 50s?
That's Oberhofer, isn't he? Wasn't he in earlier?
Yeah, we saw him earlier.
Oberhofer,
Yeah. Yeah, over. Yeah, number 4. Oh, yes. Yep. He saw some playing time. 64. Oh, they're quickly up court. Here it comes. This guy is really, Bear is hustling and scrapping. Bear is clawing out there, Coach.
Yes, he is.
And a blocking foul will be called. 3,000 folks or thereabouts were in attendance as this was sold out in 32 minutes. With that, you found out you have to have an active phone and some kind of chargeability. Did you find it out this week?
If any of you going to the games Monday night, you better have your phone that works and gets tickets on it.
Land the 3.
You'll never get in.
Swing!
Whoa!
Swing! That was number 1, wasn't it?
That's Kellen Brown.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that was 1. Kellen Brown, 6'2". He is a senior. He got the 3. Wow, 64-39. I love that. He can get that, see that up on YouTube. Here's the Kellen Brown replay. Make sure Mom is recording this off of Beacon Academy in the future. Custom Heating and Cooling. I'm going to fling it.
From the logo.
He actually was awarded 3 1/3 points. It was so far out. That was way out. 64-39. Nice
was he
job.
in the 3-point contest, Jeff?
No, Kellen Brown. No way. I don't believe he was. We charted that. We enjoyed that competition. That really is heated competition. As oh, here we do it. A Bear for 3. No, too hard.
Bear threw a brick.
Yeah, Bear threw a. Yes, a bear claw for dinner.
Bear claw.
Yeah, let's put it up there. Here we go.
Here come 5 more from Wheaton Warrenville.
Oh, my heavens. We've got a roster that won't quit. They've got more on the bench than we have.
Everybody in tonight.
Personnel for Beacon Academy. Good idea. It is going. That's a wonderful moment. That would be my moment. I'd take that video highlight, make a series of pictures out of it. Dribble drive. Yeah. Yes. That's going to be a wonderful shot. Put up and in.
Here come 5 fresh players.
That was Logan Brown. That point. Logan Brown. More substitutions. What's the record for players in one game, Coach? Do you know it? It couldn't happen. Bennett has enough for that, don't they? They have 25 men dressing all the time, it seems like.
I think you can only dress 15.
That's what it is. It was indeed. So it seems like if there's 15, everyone's seen it. Everyone has seen it, Coach. I can't think of anybody else. Number 15's in there. Let's make sure we catch all the Wheaton Warrenville.
You know what? They've got 18 dressed now.
Oh, Timmy Foley is in at number 15.
They used to be 15, but you know what? I haven't been out there for a long time.
That's right.
So
well, we were counting more than 15 in the Beacon during the tournament there.
So they got 18.
Number 15 is Timmy Foley, as we said, as we catch them as they look our way as well. We see a number 30 out there. That would be Lance Kotke. Hey, Lance. Lance did it. Kotke was in there earlier. Unless I see 2 Kotkes, but Lance gets the 2-pointer. 68-39. I like this end of the game fun. It's when you get some fun action. The kids get out there. They remember this moment forever.
Oh, yes.
Land a 3. No. Tap. Out. Taken down. It is by the good folks, the Hilltoppers. Use their nickname much this evening. Hilltoppers are Glenbard West, and of course, it is the Tigers for Wheaton Warrenville South. Who are you seeing now, Coach? Shout out a name of
Logan Brown that got that.
That was Logan Brown? Okay.
That's look. I think it's Logan Brown for
all right, we'll give
West.
Logan Brown, get out the, I'd say the VCR in the old days, get out the streaming system, and that's up and in. Up and in, catch. Number 33, it looks like to me, Coach.
Yes.
33 is
Nick Brooks.
Hey, Nick Brooks. And that's it right there. It's over. Nick Brooks wraps it up. We saw both a Fawcett and a Brooks. we can't go wrong. 68-41 is the final. And we'll recap here. We might go in there for a conversation with the coaches, but it's a victory. That means that the Larkin game. All right, we're gonna as we wrap up, Coach, we're gonna go in. You're gonna go into the conference room there, the interview room, and we'll have some fun there. 68-39. We're gonna get out here quick. That's the final right there. 10 words, Coach. Get us out of here.
Hey, great basketball. This is what Illinois high school basketball is all about, and what a fantastic team. I will make a prediction right now. The winner of Monday night's game is going to be the state champion.
I'll go with that. It's actually 68-41. We'll tell the truck. 68-41. We'll say thanks to all our sponsors. We'll get out of here because we're headed for the interview room. 68-41 is the win, with Glenbard West winning that. They advance now with a 34-1 record. Coaches and players shaking hands there. So we will go into the interview room. So we'll get out of here quickly so we can capture those moments as well as the kids walk by and say hello to coach. And we'll get out of here. So 68-41, we know we'll have the Larkin final for you, and that will be the matchup that will be Monday at Northern Illinois University. We'll see you in just a little bit in the interview room.
Looking for someone that is trained, reliable,
Well, we feel amazing. I think the hard work has really paid off. These kids have been working for a long time and didn't get an opportunity last year, so they want to make the most out of this opportunity. They've done a heck of a job so far.
You played Larkin before, beat them by 21. How do you look at that game on Monday?
They're way better than they are when we played them. They're going to have a different approach. They're going to have a different game plan in general, and we're on a college court, so that changes also. So we have to evaluate and start tonight, tomorrow morning, in our preparation for how we can effectively control how we're going to handle ourselves.
Well, congratulations. You have a great team.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey, Coach, are you going to extend that pressure this time? So I know the last game you just set back in the 1-3-1, didn't really extend pressure on Larkin. You think you're going to extend it this time, maybe?
Again, we'll probably look at some film and see if we can create some havoc with some tips, deflections, and steals in the full court. If we don't feel confident in that respect, then we will alter and make a couple different changes in the half court or three-quarters court to just kind of slow them down a little bit because they want to go downhill.
This can be for anybody, but do you guys just take a step back and reflect on what you're doing for your community and what this means? And it's a season that's just no other way to describe it other than special. It could be for anyone.
I mean, we're just really thankful for, the whole town coming together and rooting us on. I mean, after the game, we have so many people getting us high fives, photos. It just means so much because, we grew up being we were once a fan. So, it's just cool to see all of them coming and helping us out for sure.
I think it's first section title for you guys since 2007. Obviously, it's been quite some time. What does that mean to you just to add another chapter to the legacy of what this team has done this year and looking to add to?
It's for sure an awesome accomplishment. I believe that team was Sherna's team, and so none of us really got to experience that run. The last really good team I think we experienced was Cade's brother, Justin. So just being able to kind of create that history and that legacy is a really cool accomplishment for us. We definitely want to achieve higher goals than just to make it there, and we want to ultimately win the state, win the whole thing. But we feel like we're really excited with where we're at right now, and it's a fun group of guys to play with, and we're just gonna kind of soak in every second together.
Coach, I guess this is good for anybody too. Talk a little bit about trying to focus each game and plan for BK 32, and that really helps you guys, it seems like, to stay on focus and stay on hand each game and not to look ahead.
It's a motivation. It's an inner motivation that these kids have had ever since their freshman year. And it's special to them, and it means a lot to them to be playing for something bigger. And win or lose, you know, we always ask that you just leave it on the floor, because that's what the 32 minutes and the 32 stands for, is playing whistle to whistle and giving your all and being a good sportsmanship while you're doing it. Anybody else want to talk about 32?
I think the main thing, like Coach said, is just kind of carrying out his legacy. He was a basketball player. He had dreams and aspirations to play at the next level too. So I think that's our duty to just kind of serve him and just play as hard as we can each and every night.
Paxton, you had a good game. You got a lot of shots. You were going to shoot, weren't you? You had the opportunity. It was fun to see.
What got you going, Pax?
Definitely my teammates getting me open, because everyone's so unselfish with the ball. Since we've been playing since we were young, and we all have chemistry together, and no one's ever selfish, getting the extra passes and getting everyone open and building confidence from the beginning of the game.
Well, you're in that zone defense. The court's awfully small. You're swarming. You get across the timeline and stuff.
It is. You know, we want to utilize our length. We want to disrupt activity and take away vision in our 1-3-1. Our rotations are crisp and clean, and we have different calls within our 1-3-1 that, you know, go hand in hand with the approach that the other team's taking offensively. So I think we're playing our best defense of the season right now. We absolutely 100% are zoned in, locked in, and Cade does a really nice job of leading that defense and communicating with me what he feels is effective in, you know, leading that attack. Coach Pierce on the floor, baby.
Great. Hey, Ryan, seemed like that dunk that you had unleashed some frustration from missing a couple of those layups that you had in there. Seemed like it unleashed some frustration, and it really loosened up your team. What do you think once that dunk happened?
I mean, I was just, I haven't really been dunking the ball like I usually have been this year, and it just feels good, especially. Over the summer, I had a buzz cut, and they were just calling me Summer Renfro, so I had to get it for playoffs, and I give all credit to the buzz cut. So, but yeah, I mean, Braden set me up with this amazing pass for that dunk, and I mean, Caden again got a steal that led to the other dunk. So I mean, they were wide open, and they wouldn't have been there without my teammates. So.
Braden, when you get that ball in the high post, what do you look for first?
At the beginning of the game, I was trying to figure that out. Their zone's so different. You get in the middle and they just disperse to shooters. And usually I really pride myself on being unselfish and finding teammates. So I usually like to kick out to shooters because we've got so many and they're so good at what they do and knock down so many shots for us. But I think in the second half I kind of figured out what they were doing, and Coach definitely gave me a talk at halftime and just told me to be aggressive, look for my shot. So with Wheaton Warrenville South Zone, as soon as you got in the middle, it was just one-on-one. So just trying to attack that and be aggressive.
Yeah, I noticed when you get the ball, it's like you could shoot whenever you wanted. Jesus, if I were playing, I'd have 50 shots on it. But you're so good at looking all the angles before you make it. Looks like, as opposed to my shoot first philosophy, you have a lot of, you really see the floor. You see the floor very well. And it's fun to watch you operate off that high post.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, like I said, all these guys, they make it fun. They get my assist numbers up, so it makes it good. I'll pass it out to them, and they'll hit the shot. So it's definitely worth it.
Get as much credit for an assist as you do a bucket. So
Exactly. So it's no worries, and I love seeing the ball going, especially Bobby's shot.
Oh no.
The other thing about Braden is, you know, he trusts his teammates, and it's team first mentality. So like, we do have to get on him sometimes to be a little, you know, like a little bit more aggressive. in that approach. Because they're like everybody does know he's 6'11" and he can do some things and shoot over some people, and long shots, long rebounds, worse for us. Short shots, short rebounds, better for us because then we have Fro going to the glass, Packy rebounding from the backside, and then he can aggressively go get it too. But again, they've been playing with each other so long, and that's just who they are, you know.
They seem to get along really well together, and the chemistry is great. Can you talk about the chemistry amongst these boys?
The whole team, you know, especially the senior group, they just truly love each other. They pick on each other, they get on each other, but at the end of the day, they go to Gene and Jude's together. Like, you know what I mean? It's awesome to watch because my first experience with these guys was back, you know, 7th, 6th grade, and I knew they were competitive. And in our freshman and our sophomore practices, after practice, they'd pick 2 people to play one-on-one. And it'd usually be like the 13th or 14th man. Remembers like Sebi versus like Joe Enright. And then the practice would be over, and all of them would circle around, and they'd all root for the one-on-one opponent. And I was like, I've never seen this in my life. Like at the end of practice, maybe I'll get some shots up. Maybe I'll like, you know, go home, do some homework. They're literally like cheering on their teammates to play one-on-one. I don't know if there are any wagers on the line. I don't hope not. But it was like it brought to my attention how much they truly cared for each other and how they picked up their teammates that don't get as much time as them and put them in the spotlight.
Hey, Paxton, talk about playing against familiar players, guys you played against since 3rd, 4th grade, guys you played, went on some travel teams, and having to get through this big step, the sectional championship.
Yeah, it was definitely awesome because we've been playing since we were young, especially the whole like Tigers like association, and it was a great win for sure. Everyone being unselfish with the ball and stuff, so it's great to get this win and looking forward to the big goal state championship.
Yeah, that's Bobby a question.
Bobby Durkin, man of the hour. Last game, coming off your 1,000th point in high school. How do you feel? Like, what's going through your mind?
You know, it was definitely a cool accomplishment, and I think it goes and speaks to like kind of the people that I've associated myself with on every different team, especially this year, like coming in and kind of fitting in well with the program and like the other guys on the team really allows for myself to kind of play a certain role that I think I was able to kind of fit in. So that's what I kind of give the credit to that too.
How does it feel to be the all-time leading three-point single season record holder for threes? Wow.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely a cool accomplishment as well. I mean, obviously, when coming in here, it's never like something that's on my mind. But now that you bring it up,
so I've been trying to work on my jump shot. You got any tips for me?
Form shots.
Form shots.
I do have a question for Bobby. Since nobody asked him one, I'll ask him. No, it's actually about coming over from Hinsdale South and having to fit in with these 4 guys who've been playing with each other for a long time. Like I said, I went to some open gyms in October, and it seemed like it was just a seamless transition. I could see it then. What contributed to that?
I mean, I really just give the credit to all the guys. I mean, ever since I came in, they were just all super friendly. I mean, I could never even expect anything like that. So definitely just kind of them being so nice, and then me fitting well with the basketball and the style of play was also another key factor into that transition going smoothly.
You're all going to schools. Can you tell us where you're going? Just remind us where you're going.
I'm still undecided.
Yeah, he just says it. I'm going to Princeton University next year.
I'm going to Army West Point.
Staying at Glenbard West.
I'm going to Illinois.
I'm going to Gonzaga.
Wow, could you stay closer to Chicago?
You know, I was thinking about it, but visited and loved it. So that's I guess I'm a West Coast guy now.
Are you looking forward? Do you think Chet Holmgren will still be there? Looking forward to seeing how you can match up?
If I had to guess, I'm sure he's gone. I'm sure he's top 3 pick in this draft.
I'm sure that's why they got you.
Yeah, so hopefully it's not going to be easy to fill those shoes, but hopefully I can
do whatever I can.
Wow, sweet. Well, good luck.
Thanks.
Good guys.
Good luck.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We got to win on birthday.
I'm just saying me. Nice job, Coach. One more.
This sports broadcast made possible by contributions from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 30 area McDonald's restaurants today. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com or genesisofalgonquin.com. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. Featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service, find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. Tom the Plumber, service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. And Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at darylbarnes.com.